Hi, I'm Carl from Apt, and in this video I'm going to give you a closer look at the Q80B series 4K QLED from Samsung. This is the step right below the Mini LED Neo QLED models, but offers a lot of features for the money. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest products, and I'll put a link down in the description to our most current pricing for this one. The Q80B has a simple design with a thin Titan black bezel surrounding the screen and a center-mounted pedestal that allows it to fit on a narrow entertainment stand and raises it high enough to accommodate a soundbar. For sizes, it's available in 50, 55, 65, 75, and 85 inches. On the back are all the connections. The 55 and larger sizes get 2 USBs, optical audio out, Ethernet, RS-232C antenna, and 4 HDMI 2.1s with 4K 120Hz and FreeSync compatibility. The 50-inch version also gets 4 HDMIs, but since it's only a 60Hz panel, they won't do 4K at 120Hz or variable refresh rates. Finally, you get Wi-Fi 5 and Bluetooth 5.2 for wireless connections. As far as the remote goes, the Q80B series comes with Samsung's new solar cell remote that charges with any light source, so you don't have to worry about replacing batteries. It also has a USB-C port at the bottom to charge more quickly if you happen to get it stuck in the couch and you run out of power. Audio on the Q80B is pretty decent too. For the models 55 inches and above, you get a 2.2.2 channel system with 60 watts of power, object tracking sound, Q Symphony, and true Dolby Atmos audio. The 50-inch has 2.2 channels and 40 watts with object tracking sound light. Everything else is the same though. Moving on, we've got the smart features. The Q80B uses Samsung's Tizen operating system, which got a facelift for 2022. Pressing the home button on the remote brings up a full screen that shows a row of your most used apps, along with several additional rows of suggested content. It's easy to navigate through, and moving through the options is pretty smooth too. This works, of course, with Samsung's Smart Assistant Bixby, but if you choose to, you can also use it with Google Assistant or Alexa and Apple AirPlay. Another great smart feature you get with the Q80B is Samsung TV Plus. This gives you access to over 150 streaming channels, which is a fantastic option for any cord cutters out there. You also get multi-view, which lets you put 2 different sources on the screen at the same time. If you have a compatible webcam, you can even download the Google Duo app and make video calls right on your TV. Then we've got the picture. The models 55 inches and up all get 4K 120Hz panels with full array local dimming. The exception is the 50-inch, which gets a 4K 60Hz panel, but the backlight is still full array with local dimming. And you get a really nice quality picture. It's not quite as good as what you get on the Neo QLED models, but for the price difference, you won't be disappointed. Colors all look natural and well saturated, but black levels aren't quite as deep as you get on those Neo QLEDs. Contrast is good enough to help provide decent detail and HDR content, but this isn't necessarily the best TV to use in dark rooms, as the black levels have a little more gray to them and light bloom is a little more noticeable around bright objects. If you're primarily watching in the dark, you may want to consider moving up to the QN85B series. That being said, if you're just a casual viewer, you're unlikely to find any of that to be much of a problem. Motion's handled well too, making this a great option for watching sports and movies as well as gaming. Viewing angles are also pretty good for anyone not sitting directly in front, and although this doesn't have an anti-glare filter, it does get bright enough to perform nicely in a well-lit room. In this price range, the Q80B is a great option to consider. Its colors are terrific, motion's handled well, the audio quality is good enough to use for movies, although I'd still look into adding a soundbar, and the built-in smart features give you access to tons of free content. Cinephiles may want to move up to that QN85B series for those deeper black levels and better light bloom handling, but for the casual viewer looking for a great deal on a TV, this is certainly one that you should have on your list. If you have any questions on the Q80B series or any other TVs we carry here at Apt, you can contact our experts 7 days a week by phone, email, or through chat online. We're always happy to help. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.